is nursing resilience, disruptions in practice, research, education, policy, and entrepreneurship. The Miami BNA has had a significant impact on South Florida's communities, as well as positive collaborations with other organizations. Over the past 40 years, we have been able to provide scholarships and awards to deserving individuals who have chosen to passionately follow our profession. I salute our president, Patrice Tyson, for her vision and guidance that helped make this event possible. I'd like to take this opportunity to acknowledge the program committee who have been instrumental in the planning of this event. Our president, Patrice Tyson, myself, program chair and first vice president, second vice president, Dr. Marie Etienne, immediate past president, Dr. Linda Washington Brown, Dr. Connie Miller, Dr. Yvonne Martin, Ms. Tanya Williams, and Ms. Jacqueline Davis. I'd also like to thank all of our supporters and community partners who play a valuable role in helping us to accomplish our mission of decreasing healthcare disparities through advocacy, education, and health promotion. I'd like to take this opportunity to say congratulations to the awardees and scholarship recipients. In the past 5 years, Miami BNA has been able to award scholarships for over $25,000 to students pursuing careers in nursing. And we look forward to having many more future applicants and recipients. Please enjoy the program. Wishing you all the best. Sincerely, Sharon Rogers, First VP and Program Chair. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Madam First Vice President. And again, we want to welcome you to our event. At this time, I'm going to introduce to you the chair of our Scholarship and Awards Committee, who is also the treasurer of Miami BNA, Dr. Constance Miller, and she will present the scholarship awards.
Good morning. I'm Constance Miller, chair of the Scholarship and Awards Committee. I would like to recognize and thank the Scholarship and Awards Committee for their work and valuable time. Ms. Chantel Archer, Ms. Carlene Dorson, Ms. May Goins, Dr. Debbie McGregor, Ms. Anita Pittman, Dr. Angela Russell, and Ms. Patrice Tyson. This year we have 8 goal-oriented and dedicated scholarship recipients. Although we did not have our annual luncheon, we felt that our members must be recognized and awarded, especially in these trying times. Our first recipient is Miss Fayola DeLuca. She is attending Purdue University Global. She's in the nurse practitioner program. She says, to serve nationally and internationally, to make a bigger impact during periods of crisis as well as every day, these new credentials will help me in that endeavor. Our next scholarship recipient is Deja Preston. She is attending Lively Technical College in Tallahassee, Florida. She's in the LPN program. Her goal is to better patients' lives, practice with commitment, care, competence, communication, courage, and compassion. She's receiving the Leslie Pryor Scholarship Award. Leslie Pryor was a Miami-Dade College School of Nursing professor, and she developed and implemented the second LPN program in the school. Our third recipient, Miss Amber Roberts. Amber is attending Mercy Hospital College of Nursing. She's in the LPN to RN program. Her ultimate goal is to become an oncology nurse and make positive contributions to people's lives in the community. Our next two scholarships are the Mizey Hannah Scholarship, and the donor, Miss Florence Dukes, her daughter, will give a few words about Mrs. Hannah.
Good morning, everyone.
Good
It
morning.
was a spirit of gratitude and thankfulness, and to the Black Nurses Association Miami chapter for their efforts and assistance to award scholarships to two future nurses. On behalf of my family, we are delighted that a Mizey Hannah Scholarship will be presented to two outstanding students to pursue their nursing degree. My mom, the late Mizey Hannah, spent her entire life being of service to help the people in the field of nursing. It was her life. She loved it dearly, and I am excited that I will be able to carry on her legacy by awarding scholarships annually to outstanding students. Thank you all so much for your support and love of my mom for years. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Dukes. Our first recipient of the Mizey Hannah Scholarship is Barika Williams. Barika is attending Florida Atlantic University, and she's in the accelerated BSN program. BSN program is a program where the individual has a degree in another field and they decide to come into the nursing profession. She states, as a future nurse, she will always remember what matters to her patients. She sees herself as a leader and she wants to serve the community. The second recipient of the Mizey Hannah Award is Retona Williams. She too is attending Florida Atlantic University, Nursing Administration and Financial Leadership. She's in the master's program. She says she hopes this program will give her the leadership skills to be a successful nurse. She would like to be an administrator in a hospital, and her ultimate goal is to obtain a doctorate degree in nursing. Our next recipient is Mr. Winchell Williams. He's attending Chamberlain University. He's in the BSN program. And his goal is to become a nurse practitioner and a nurse leader. Our next recipient will receive the Ruby Murphy Award, and Mrs. Yvonne Martin will give us a few words about our former member, deceased member, Ruby Murphy.
Good morning, everyone. On this beautiful Saturday morning, as we recognize our awardees and recipients. Ms. Ruby Murphy was an outstanding member of our organization for many years. She was actually our first lifetime member at the BNA Miami chapter. Ruby was known for her expertise with starting the first foundation for lupus, for it was a part of her journey that she was fighting. She always prided herself with being the person that attended the most National Black Nurses annual meetings from time to time, from state to state. And she just admired her relationship with our organization. We were blessed to have Ruby for the amount of years that she was in our lives, and we are grateful that she loved Black nurses. And it was evident with her attendance, her involvement, and love for our community. And it is an honor to recognize Ruby and the work that she accomplished and open hearts and to bring about awareness of lupus. So we honor the recipient on this morning in the name and memory of Miss Ruby Murphy. Thank you.
The recipient of this award is Franchette Destin White. She is attending Florida Atlantic University and she's in the BSN program. Her ultimate goal is, she says she wants to be an advanced, knowledgeable, caring, compassionate, and understanding nurse. And one of her goals is to run an organization. So this is very apropos because Ruby started the Lupus Foundation in Miami. And last but not least, Ms. Gerda Valcourt. She is attending Chamberlain University. She's in the BSN program. And her biggest dream was to become a nurse because in her native land, she saw so much death because people did not have adequate health care. So that was her motivating factor. So congratulations to all our recipients. They are very, as you can see, they have goals and they are joining or are in the nursing profession. I would also like to recognize several individuals and an organization who donated to the scholarship fund, even though we didn't have a luncheon. Mrs. Winifred Washington of Chesapeake, Virginia, Mr. Guillermo Valdez, and the United Faculty of Miami-Dade College. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Miller. And again, at this time, let's join in a round of applause for all of our scholarship recipients. Congratulations to all. At this time, I will present the Miami BNA Nurse Awards. Our first award is for student leadership. This award is presented to a licensed nursing student who has consistently supported the mission and the vision of Miami BNA by their presence and actions in our community. And this award goes to Miss Sophia Dennis. Sophia recently completed her nursing studies at Azure College, and she has a wealth of experience as an office manager, which she has brought to Miami BNA in her role as the finance chair, where she has served for the past 2 years. She is always willing to assist BNA in doing whatever the task is that needs to be done. Congratulations, Sophia. Our next set of awards are the Unsung Hero Awards. This award is presented to a nurse who has consistently supported the mission and vision of Miami BNA by their presence and actions in the community. And this year we have 4 awardees in this category. The first is Dr. Milka Silvestri. Milka is one to consistently ask, how can I support? And when she shows up to an event, She's the one that you need to know about if you need any extra supplies for anything, because she comes over and above in preparedness. And whenever she can't make it, she's consistently sending some form of support. She's been a dedicated member of our nominating committee and a delegate for our chapter at the 2019 National Convention. Congratulations, Dr. Silvestri. Now, our next unsung hero is none other than the first vice president of the Miami chapter of the Black Nurses Association, Mrs. Sharon Rogers. Sharon is one that goes above and beyond for the organization, and she truly has a love for the organization and for all of its members. And that shows in the work that she does. She works diligently as chair of the program committee, and she's excelled in coordinating and planning our annual scholarship lunch. As chair of the Health Policy Committee, she keeps members up to date with current legislature and encourages members to communicate with their local legislators to create positive change in our communities. Sharon is actively involved in Miami BNA's community outreach activities, and she has shown such a dedication for whatever the needs of the organization is. Congratulations, Sharon. And our next unsung hero is Dr. Marjorie Lozama. Now, when I think of Marjorie, I think of her calm and gentle presence. But in her calmness, she is a powerhouse. Marjorie has served as a speaker for the past 3 years at our chapter development forum and new member orientation, and always brings new nuggets of wisdom to inspire us and new ideas to challenge us to think outside of the box. She has a gift for uplifting her fellow nurses and is passionate about her service to the community. Congratulations, Dr. Lozama. Now, our fourth unsung hero is Ms. Benara Sanford. Benara joined the organization as a lifetime member and has displayed an immediate commitment to the mission of the organization. She's traveled to NBNA Day on Capitol Hill with the chapter advocating for healthcare for all, and she's participated in the Scholarship Lunch and Fashion Show, and most recently served as a speaker for the COVID-19 and Mental Health Consequences webinar that our chapter hosted for NBNA in May of 2020. Congratulations, Benara. Now, our next award is the Nurse Educator Award. This is presented to a nurse educator who has demonstrated excellence while educating current nursing students at any level of nursing. Dr. Richards completed her doctorate of nursing practice at Chamberlain University in 2017 with a research project focused on Jamaicans and West Indies and stigmas in mental health. Cultural education of care providers to address and meet the needs of mentally ill Jamaicans in the South Florida clinic. She is currently an assistant professor at Chamberlain University in the RN to BSN program. Her teaching experience includes course coordination, development, leadership, mental health, and teaching online for the RN program. She is a passionate nurse educator and strives to give back to underserved communities and to inspire students to be future registered nurses. Dr. Richards serves as chair of the nominating committee of Miami BNA and is active in participating in health fairs and community education events with the organization. She also encourages her students to give back to the community by inviting them to participate in our community outreach events. Dr. Richards has received many distinguished awards, including the 2019 Daisy Faculty Award for exceptional impact and inspirational influence on her students. Congratulations, Dr. Richards. Our next award is the Willie Pearl Porter Award. This award is presented to a practicing or retired nurse who has worked diligently in the field of nursing to advance the mission of Miami BNA. And this award goes to Miss Annie Banks. Miss Annie Banks graduated from Miami-Dade College in 1975, received her MHM degree from St. Thomas University in 1988 and is certified in case management. She's worked numerous jobs throughout her career, including VP of Nursing at community health centers. She served on the American Cancer Society Minority Subcommittee, Miami-Dade HIV Community Subcommittee, and North Dade Opelika Front Porch Healthcare Subcommittee. She's recipient of awards for Miami BNA for Outstanding Nurse Leadership, Clinical Practice, and Administration, Miami BNA Nurse of the Year, and Appreciation of Service Award from the American Cancer Society. She's currently the chair of our membership committee, and she has been doing a phenomenal job in helping us to exceed our membership goals for the year. She continues to work diligently serving the organization. Congratulations, Ms. Banks. The next award is the President's Choice Award. And this is presented to none other than Dr. Constance Miller. She works tirelessly and selfishly to support the mission of Miami BNA. She's worked with the Finance Committee in various capacities for over 10 years. She also serves on the Finance Committee of the National Organization, and she is the current treasurer of Miami BNA. She makes sure that we're following our budgets. She continues to take initiative in making our bookkeeping process more efficient and stays on the lookout for ways for us to maximize our finances to better serve the community. Congratulations, Dr. Miller. Our next award is the Lifetime Achievement Award. This is presented to an individual who has made significant contribution to nursing over many years and also devoted numerous years to Miami BNA and in BNA. This year's award is presented to Dr. Linda Washington Brown. Dr. Washington Brown is a nationally certified advanced practice registered nurse who has provided multiple education seminars to over 1,000 participants and healthcare professionals, mostly nurses, nationally and across South Florida on the coronavirus. She is the retired founding associate dean at Broward College's Bachelor's in Nursing program, CEO of Expert Provider Services, adjunct faculty at Broward College and Florida National University, graduate NP faculty, Ross Medical School, and APRN over the Homeless Vaccination Project at the Miami Rescue Mission Broward Outreach Center clinics. Dr. Washington Brown is a former postdoctoral fellow in the International Center of Women, Children, and Families and the Center for Urban Studies at the University of Pennsylvania, a policy fellow in the W.E.B. Du Bois Collective Research Institute at the University of Pennsylvania, and ethnic racial minority fellow at the American Nurses Association. She has been inducted as a fellow in the American Association of Nurse Practitioners, former AANP State Award winner from Florida in 2016. Dr. Washington Brown is also a two-time recipient of the AANP Research Grant Awards. She is the recipient of numerous other awards and honors. She is the immediate past president of the Miami Chapter Black Nurses Association, chair of the NBNA Diversity and Inclusivity Committee, former chair of NBNA Immunization Committee, chair of state coordinators of the Association of Black Nursing Faculty, member and co-chair of American Association of Nurse Practitioners Nomination Council, co-lead Florida Action Coalition's Diversity Council, and was recently appointed to serve on the Miami-Dade County Public Schools reopening plan. Dr. Washington Brown truly has a heart for serving the community. She is a mentor and inspiration to many nurses, including myself. Congratulations, Dr. Brown. And a big round of applause to all of our much deserving awardees. At this time, I would like to recognize again our committees, the Scholarship and Awards Committee. They worked very hard this year planning a luncheon, although our plans were stopped by the coronavirus. I do want to recognize all of them for their efforts, and we look forward to being able to meet again in person on next year. Excuse me. So this is the Scholarship and Awards Committee. Thank you all again for all of your efforts in making this event possible, as well as our program committee, which is chaired by our first Vice President, Sharon Rogers. Members include myself, our second VP, Dr. Maria Tien, Dr. Constance Miller, Dr. Georgie Labadie, Agnes Morton, Dr. Patricia Seabrooks, Dr. Linda Washington Brown, and Nadia Willie. Now, if you've ever been to a BNA event, you know that we like to give flowers to each other. So this year, since we're meeting virtually, here's virtual roses for all of you all in attendance.
Thank you.
I want to say a special thank you to all of our supporters, to everyone that donated, to everyone that continues to support, our community partners that continued working with us through these times. You are greatly appreciated. And again, we wouldn't be able to continue our mission without you. So just know that we do appreciate you, and thank you so much to all of you all for your support. Thank you again to all of the members and for everyone that made this event possible this evening. Congratulations again to all of the scholarship recipients and to all of the awardees. Thank you so much for joining in this evening, and have a wonderful rest of your day. At this time, there's a little outro music if you want to stay tuned for a couple more minutes.
Great job, fantastic. Beautifully done.